Well, concerns over the environment are causing a lot of designers and companies to take a closer look at how they make their new products more sustainable. But what happens to existing items like clothing and furniture that people throw away? One local artist has a creative twist on the old adage of turning trash into treasure.
My mission statement kind of says that your home is a story. I make pieces that I hope people can understand that how my piece becomes a character in the story of their home and the story about them.
Meet Bladon Conner, a former architectural designer who became tired of his desk job and returned to his first love, designing furniture. His pieces are often difficult to explain.
Everyone jokes about how hard it is to describe, but I repurpose found furniture. I refinish it and also apply my photographs to the faces of the pieces. I find a lot of things in the alleys and thrift stores that have a really great aesthetic, but are real old and kind of falling apart and need some help. They have a lot of potential and they don't deserve to go to a landfill or to be busted up and used for scrap. Some of them I can refinish pretty simply, pretty directly. And they'll have some kind of component like a tabletop or cabinet doors that I can then apply my photographs to and turn the piece that's previously just a piece of, say, mid-century modern furniture and actually kind of make it more artful.
Conner is a Mississippi native and has been taking photos since he was 13. Over the last 15 years, he has amassed a large inventory of images that consist of modern architecture and urban graffiti.
There's some edge to it that really kind of attracts me. It's particularly even in Chicago, it's so temporary. It gets painted over by either city people who roll color back over it, or other graffiti artists who alter the work. And so it's when I come across some graffiti, it's such a short lifespan for the piece. And so when I capture that, it's like documenting this kind of glimpse of time. And then marrying that back with a piece of, say, more conservative furniture. And like this was a panel from a kitchen island. Someone just in my neighborhood redid their kitchen and pulled all these cabinets out with perfectly good material. So I bust the cabinet apart and prep these surfaces by sanding and getting them primed as needed. And then they're basically new material that I will then come and apply a glue process to. So I will then just brush this glue onto here. All right, you can see it kind of sucking down and really pulling this image tight and flat across the board there. And so after it comes out of the bag, I trim it down, apply the clear coat, and you have something like this tabletop, which is a photograph of the Aon building here in Chicago over by Millennium Park. And you can see here, working with this architectural image, it becomes almost like a graphic stripe until you get up close and you can see curtains and people's things in the window.
In another series in Conner's repurposed furniture collection, he hopes to showcase the architectural styles in Chicago neighborhoods.
I'm creating some new chair backs, kind of local Chicago neighborhood skylines. Now this study was actually from Denmark, where I have the church steeples and everything sticking up. At first it looks like just some paint that might have been running down from the top and dripping, but when you look at it as it's going to be installed on the chairs, it's actually a stencil cut of skyline. I'll work with scarves. I'll sew these together and use them to cover stools or line the insides of drawers for these chests, and old wool blankets and stuff. I'll cut this up and make a whole set of chairs for a dining room table out of the one same blanket, so you'll see these stripes kind of running through the entire set of chairs.
Conner's repurposed furniture idea has landed him a spot in the House Gallery on Clark Street. But he hopes this collection is not only a profitable business venture, but will also make a mark on the sustainable living movement.
People understanding the need for incorporating sustainable initiatives into their lifestyle, that this concept is going to help support that and drive that and provide a supply for the demand that's developing out there. So it's kind of just helping the movement along.
For more information on Bladon Conner and his collection of repurposed furniture, log on to our website,